Luke Thomas in St. Louis, Missouri, next to the man, the myth, the legend, Kimbo Slice, who takes on Ken Shamrock in the main event at Friday's Bellator 138. Kimbo, appreciate your time today. Kimbo, it's amazing. You had this career in YouTube, then the career with Elite XC, then boxing. You stepped away for a little while, and you're back. And you're still main eventing. If you had to articulate it, what is the enduring appeal of you? Like, why, after all this time, people still want to put you and see you in main events?
I believe it'll probably be the mystique of everything. A lot of people can relate to my come up. A lot of people can relate to my triumph. They feel the dedication, the loyalty, the commitment of someone, you know, trying to do something great or to prove something to either yourself or your kids, and you have to be committed to something. And to see that triumph, you know, in my story, where I came from, how I started in the game, people can relate to that. You know, hard work, dedication, loyalty, commitment, something we teach as our kids, something that the good people in America we grew up with, and it's a fighting story, you know. And to be a fighter in an upcoming sport at the time, people can relate to that. You know, I'm doing what you would do to take care of your kids. You're fighting. You're dedicated to your job. You're loyal to the rules and the commitment to do better, to be better, to get better. You know, and with that being said, with that in mind, I have no fear of the next man. You know what I'm saying? I'll look you right down in your eyes, look in your soul, and I'm coming to get this. I'm coming to win this fight. You know, I'm not coming to shake hands. I'm not coming to roll around on the ground. I'm coming to knock you out or be knocked out. And that's my goal. That's in my DNA.
Let's change the scenario. Let's say it had still been Bellator, still Scott Coker, still Spike TV, same amount of money they're going to give you, whatever that is, but it wasn't Ken Shamrock. Would you still come back?
Yeah, I would have still been active. I would have.
Is there any other name that would have brought you back, or is it just the idea of, I don't know, was there something unfulfilled with the last run that you need to have this run to make complete?
That's one opportunity that was given to me to fight Ken again. It's what brought me back to this sport. I probably would have came back, you know, under different circumstances, maybe not with the Bellator, maybe with just here and there, you know, to keep food on my table, to keep bread in my body. You know, I would have came back for different reasons, but haven't given that opportunity to fight Ken again. I came back, you know, I just was ready to come back into the sport, come back into the game, and you know, and everywhere I went, fans and friends was like, yo, man, what's up? I know you're not done. You know, there's more to me. There's more to me in here. You know what I'm saying? I have a love for the sport now.
I think a lot of people have expressed some concerns and some criticisms. I've been one of them who said, look, Ken Shamrock's 51. You're 41 together. That's 92. It's not the two youngest guys we've ever seen get in the cage.
92,
so,
that's the number you added up.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, I bet you had two 25-year-olds or two 18-year-olds. So I guess my question is, athletically, what is really possible between two guys of that age?
With ages comes wisdom. It comes being smart and smarter. I feel as strong as I would feel if I was in my 20s. I'm just a little bit wiser now. I'm a little bit older and a little bit wiser, a lot wiser. You know, I give it to some of the greats like a Bernard Hopkins. You know, one of our senseis at our gym is Laborio, and he's in his 50s, and he can still tap out everyone in our gym. You know, so you don't take nothing away from age. With that age, there's wisdom. You're a lot smarter. You know, you're a lot smarter. You have more. What's the word I'm looking for? You have the ability to know how to break something down and break it down and put it back together. You know, you have that wisdom with age. You're not like a young bull with the horns just coming out, coming hard and making mistakes.
That said, with the time off from MMA, then to boxing, then to I guess a couple of years we were competitively inactive.
Right.
What would you say?
Too much inactive.
Okay, so that's the question. The question is, have you healed your body enough, or but with the cost of that still being ring rust, right? You know what I mean?
No, not ring rust, because you know I've been still moving around with the professionals at ACT, guys that are fighting in the UFC, fighting for Bellator, and I roll with these guys. And we have this day called blockeo where it's almost similar to a fight, you know, without really the nature of really doing damage to your fellow man, but to give him a good sparring session. It's like, look, this is as close as it'll come to a fight without really getting split. Sometimes you get a busted nose, you know, and sometimes I've been choked out 3 times, put to sleep, you know what I'm saying? So it happens.
It's MMA.
Yeah, you know, so with that being said, you know, there is not really ring rust there.
All right, so last question. I appreciate your time. You know, Ken Shamrock seems to be, I'm not sure what the word is exactly, excited, happy, better place mentally, but a little bit of a chip on his shoulder still. At 41, do you still have a chip on your shoulder? Do you need a chip on your shoulder to compete up to your potential?
At this stage in the game, you don't. You know, every opponent is different. Every opponent fight for different reasons, for different causes, but they fight. A lot of guys look at it like it's a competition. You know, everyone, perceive it differently and receive it differently to do what they got to do. With me, every situation, every fight to me, it's a fight. You know, I normally, I'm cool with some guys or one or two guys that I would, engage with, and it's not with bad blood. But when you don't know the person, it's like, I don't know you, I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna hurt you because I don't know you. But if you know the person, you have a tendency, you still want to win. The ultimate goal is to win. And we're fighting for a purse. You're winning. You're not in there to be friendly right now. I want to win.
Fair enough.
That's the mentality of it.
Kimbo Slice, best of luck to you, and thank you for your time.
All right, my man. Thank you for having me.